Hey you guys, it's your girl Aspen Girl 26. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday, happy Soul Food Sunday. Well, I'm here in the garage. Oh, first of all, if you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Okay, now that we got all the formalities out, let's get into the vlog. So yes, guys, it's another Sunday and I'm coming back with a vlog. I have been on the go, okay? It is almost 2 p.m. Well, it's about 1:15, 1:20. And I'm literally just not leaving the house. I didn't get in until late last night, and your girl had to get some much needed rest, okay? So today we are going to be on the move. I've got a couple of errands I need to run, and then I'm going to head back here so that we can do some organization and start getting this house in order. Okay, guys? So let me go off camera and grab some trash because I need to deposit some stuff in the local dumpster that's literally almost in front of my house. Since they put it so close, we as residents do tend to use it for larger items. And I do have some boxes that I'm going to be putting out a little bit later on tonight once the sun goes down, y'all, because I know it's probably, well, given the temperature in the garage, I don't actually think it's that hot outside right now because normally it would be stifling in here, but it actually isn't. So let me go grab this trash and I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, I am back. So we are getting ready to head out. Now that I have my other Lexus back, Sergey, I now have to put the IS250 out in front of the house because basically I have it parked in the driveway next to my PT Cruiser. So I'm going to be juggling, moving cars around until I can finally get everything out of the garage where it needs to go, so I can put both cars in, because the plan obviously was to have both of my Lexuses in the garage, you know, to avoid any issues like with sunlight, you know, fading paint and all that other good stuff. And plus it's better, you know, on your cars with all of this, you know, red clay dirt that is blowing around in the community from all the construction. I don't want to have issues where I've got red clay dirt all in the crevices of my Lexus, because y'all, detailing is not cheap. So with that being said, so our first errand that we've got to do, I've got to go over to Redstone Arsenal because I need to go to the commissary to pick up some water, and probably a couple of things that I need to get there. You know what, let me just go ahead and take Zerk. Yeah, so we've got to pick up a couple things from the commissary. Then I need to go over to Target. Y'all, I don't know for you guys, if you guys have heard of the I think it's called Castellina line with Target. Y'all, they have a candle that I found yesterday in Georgia called Serenity. Y'all, it smells just like a spa, okay? It has that spa-like, just literally like Serenity. I mean, that's like the perfect name for the candle because it does smell like Serenity, literally like something you would see. Let me adjust you guys a little bit. There we go. Something you guys would smell, or scent you would smell if you were actually, you know, partaking in services at a spa. So it was only $12, luckily, because that's about, you know, as much as I'm gonna put out for a candle that's, you know, outside, that I'm not aware of what it smells like. And I probably should have burned it last night when I got back, but it was so late, you guys. I was just tired. I knew I had a full day today, and it was just, yeah, gotta get some rest, gotta get some beauty sleep. So after Target, so I want to pick up, see if they have the candle here. And I'm debating as to which Target I want to go to. I will probably, because we have two. We have a larger one that has like a lot more of the home style type living, you know, items. So I may go to that one first because I need to go to Sam's Club, and literally I pass that area and I got to go to Big Lots, which is in the same shopping center. to pick up trash bags. And I know I'm just all over the place today, y'all, but this is one of those days where I got a lot of stuff to do, and I would have loved to have been up earlier, but y'all, my body didn't wake up until almost 11. So, you know, gotta listen to the body, gotta make sure getting rest and all that good stuff. Because like I said, I've got another big week coming up. I'm preparing to go to one of my classmates' weddings. She is getting married on Friday evening, and I'm still trying to work out the logistics of that, because initially I don't know what I was thinking now that I'm replaying this in my mind, but it can still work because Fridays are like very mild days at work. So what I'm thinking about doing, because I booked the room for one night because the wedding is, you know, Friday night, and, you know, I planned on leaving out on Saturday. So I think the plan is going to be, I'm going to leave here around noon, or after my Friday meeting, which is normally around noon. We didn't really have one last week. And actually, I'll get into that one a little bit later. But anywho, no need. So that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. After the meeting, I'll just, you know, get on the road, head to Montgomery, because it's about a 3-hour drive. And Fridays are like ridiculous on I-65. So I definitely need to get out of the house, you know, by 12, no later than 12:30. Be on the road so that I can be in Montgomery by about 3:30, 3:45. And that's going to give me about a little less than an hour and 45 minutes, really, to get dressed and get myself together, because the wedding starts, I believe, the ceremony, I believe, starts at 5:30. I need to double check my my invitation, but I do believe it starts at 5:30. So I will definitely need to scope out where my hotel is and where the actual venue is. I believe the venue is on the other side of town, so I got to factor in traffic and people getting off work. So I probably need to leave the hotel literally by 4:30, just so that I got plenty of time to get there, get parked, you know, check my makeup. And that's another thing, guys. So I've got to find a makeup artist. I am not a makeup wearing person, as you guys can probably see from past vlogs. Anything, if I do wear any makeup, all y'all gonna see is some lip gloss, maybe some lipstick, and that's about it. Okay, I'm just not that kind of girly girl, you know, put on a full face. I mean, unless it's an event where I really want to wear it. And, you know, because I'm a single woman, and what are great places to meet single men? At weddings, right? So I've got to find a makeup artist probably here in Huntsville that can come to my house probably Friday between 10 and 11, or I can go there and get my makeup done. So that's one of the things that I've got to search for when I get back to the house later on this evening. There is a person that I took my daughter to that did her makeup for her military ball. But y'all, I'm gonna be frankly honest with you, I was not impressed with this lady. I mean, she did a good job on my daughter's makeup, but it was her time management skills. I mean, she was over 45 minutes late, because we got there on time for her to do my daughter's makeup, but she didn't even have what she needed. She left, was gone for literally 45 minutes, which made us late to my daughter's military ball. And, you know, I'm a stickler on my time. My time is precious, and time is money. And, you know, I can't mess with you if you're not managing, you know, your appointment. So I'm going to have to probably get on Facebook and see what I can find in terms of someone that is available to be able to do my makeup and does a great job. Because one, I don't just want, you know, any kind of look. I want a full face of makeup, but I also, what in the world? Is this an accident? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, wait a minute, what the? Oh, snap. Oh yeah, this is an accident. Ooh, it's real nasty. You know, see, people in Huntsville just can't drive. You got one car all the way out in this intersection, look like toe up from the flow up on the front rear. Then you got a Toyota. Ooh, nasty. Oh yeah. Oh well, glad it ain't me. That's all I can say. But yeah, so I'm looking for like a real soft look, somewhat natural. You know, I definitely ain't doing no lashes, y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, I am not a fan of lashes. I think my lashes are significant for my age and my appearance, so I don't need anything growing off my eyelids. I do not do glue on any part of my body, okay? So no, won't be no lashes, but I do want a very nice soft look, you know, that will go obviously with my outfit. I did go to Forever 21 yesterday while I was in Georgia, and I found a real two possibly cute outfits. I have another dress at the house, but I don't think I can wear that dress right now. I think I haven't lost enough weight to the point where the dress will look really, really good, even with shapewear, okay? Because I'm a stickler, you know, right now with all the weight that I am losing, you know, all the parts, you know, like the arms and, you know, the stomach. And then I also have, what's it called? Rectus diastasis. But it's where basically you don't have the elasticity in your stomach from carrying twins. Any twin moms out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that pooch that just will not go away, because it's not really a pooch. It's from where your body was so stretched from, you know, those babies growing inside of us, that you will never recover unless you either get some sort of corrective surgery to be able to fix the problem. And I do plan on, once I get to my weight loss goal, depending upon what body parts are really, really at a level where I just can't do anything with exercise or with toning, I do plan on doing a little bit of nip and tucking. And I also do plan on doing a little bit of breast augmentation, because obviously when you are 48 years old, yeah, I've had in the past, I did have a breast reduction in 2004, because y'all, when I got pregnant with my twins, y'all, I went from a C cup, it seemed like, to a triple D, okay? And they were just hanging out, okay? After, you know, they fill up with milk. Mine wasn't even the perky ones either, okay? They just was boom. They was just there. I couldn't even breastfeed because of the severe eczema and dermatitis that I had at the time, because basically, and this is TMI for anybody watching, the area around the areola would flake, and it would flake and shed so bad to the point where it was getting in the breast milk when I would be pumping. And this is when I was legitimately trying to breastfeed, so that wasn't going to work. So I basically had to figure out a way to dry the milk up. And one of my girlfriends, shout out to Simona, who was breastfeeding at the time, because our babies were, I want to say, about 6 to 7 months. 6 to 7 months in terms of age, because I think she had her daughter, I want to say in November, December time frame. Simona, correct me if I'm wrong, sweetie. And then my twins were born in May of 2000. So it was almost, I want to say, maybe 7 to 8 month time frame. So she told me to take lettuce and freeze it and then put in your bra. And y'all, that is what eventually dried up the milk. And y'all, was so happy, because y'all, in them early months of, like, after having the twins, y'all, it was just pure D hell. Because I was working, you know, I literally went to work 5 weeks postpartum, because I was in a situation where this job was starting and I had to be able to provide for my daughters. And, you know, as mothers, we got to do what we got to do, despite healing, you know what I'm saying? So for all you men out there planting your seed, and you leave the mothers, you know, without the financial responsibility or your involvement in supporting those children, these are the things that we as mothers had to deal with. So, but enough of that. Back to the topic at hand. I do plan on, getting some breast augmentation, because I want my breasts to look like what they should look like. And I ain't talking about saggy land either, okay? And as you lose weight, you do lose some form of breast tissue. So, you want those things to be a little bit more perkier, you know what I'm saying? And you want them to look attractive. So, that's what your girl plan on doing. But like I said, that's for, a little bit, maybe another 2-3 years down the road. I will look into that, because my OBGYN doctor, their practice also specializes in breast augmentation. They have a plastic surgeon within the practice. So I will probably do a consult with him, and, we'll just kind of see where this thing goes. That is one of the things that I plan on doing for myself. And it's not necessarily for any type of, for anyone else. This is for me. I'm going into this next chapter of my life, baby, and I'm living it like it's golden. Okay. This is the golden era for me. Hold on, guys. I got to go through this gate. Okay. Yeah, I had to put you guys on pause. Sometimes the RFID camera will, when it snaps the picture of my face, and it could be because my hair is kind of like, styled the way that it is. So it's kind of cutting off part of the perimeter of my face. Oh, that's what they're building. Okay. So the Army Corps engineers are moving to, or have moved to Redstone. Okay. All right. I may need to look into. Interesting. Well, I tell you, the things that we see. But anyway, back to the topic. Breast augmentation is definitely something I'm going to consider. But like I said, it'll be some time before we do it. One step at a time. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to bring to you guys' attention today, while I was in Georgia, I came across a new flavor for liquid IV. This one is called Mango, what is it? Mango Tamarino. This is it right here, guys. Hopefully you guys can see it. And I'm about to actually taste it, because I did put it in my water. So let's see what it's working with. I got it because of the mango. It's okay. I can taste a little bit of the mango, but I can't figure out what this other flavor. It's almost like an orangey, kind of tangy kind of vibe that I'm getting, which for me, I got it because of the mango. I don't know what this other, I'm gonna have to research what this Tamarino is. Maybe it's got something to do with, I don't know what that consistence of. I'm gonna have to look that one up. But anyway, it's okay. It's not my pina colada, that's for sure. But I think it's called Aki, or Aki, ACAI, something like that. That one's a good one. Let me see. Of course, watermelon. I haven't been able to find that one in a while, and I forget where I did find it. But that's a good flavor. Let me see. Let me try this again. Yeah, I'm getting like a tangerine, like kind of flavor with this, and just saying, nah, I won't be drinking this one. I mean, I got to drink this in my water, but yeah, this isn't a flavor, because I really was expecting to make. Oh, yeah, I just ran over a skunk. Well, it was a dead one. But sometimes, like, even if your car get within like a certain parameter of a skunk, you can smell it. So they must have changed, when they changed my did the oil change, they must have changed the cabin air filter, because I didn't smell it. So I don't smell it in the car now. That's good. But anyway,
So yeah, so a lot of stuff to do today, guys. I got a try-on haul that I'm going to shoot for you guys today with the outfits that I got at Forever 21. We talked about the logistics for the wedding on Friday. Oh, that's kind of where we left off. So yeah, so finding a makeup artist. So yeah, I'm going to get online. But if I got anybody in the Huntsville, Madison, Decatur area that has subscribed to my channel, hit me up in the comments if you know anyone that is very good when it comes to doing makeup. And I'm not talking about, you know, just, you know, mediocre. I'm talking about like good. Like you would go yourself or you've gone. Because I really want to find someone pretty quickly so that I can secure an appointment for Friday, because I'm probably going to have them come Friday morning. Go ahead, you know, once I do my facial routine, like about 10 o'clock, literally be at my house to come. And that's another thing. I need them to be mobile, where they can come to my home. Or if I got to go to them, you know, I can do that too. Price range, I want to keep it under $100. So I'm not, you know, I don't really know like what is a reasonable price for doing makeup, whether they come to your house or not. You know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big makeup person, so you know that's not my department. I can tell you about how to get football tickets, you know, airline tickets, but I can't tell you anything about makeup. So yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But anyway, so at this moment, like I said, we got a lot of stuff to get done today, and it's almost 2 o'clock. So I'm going to keep this trip to the commissary short and sweet. I can't bring you guys in because there is no filming in there. So I will probably see you guys on the next clip, and I'll talk to you guys shortly. Okay, you guys, I am back out of the commissary. That took a little bit longer than I anticipated. You know how sometimes you go to a grocery store and you know what you plan on getting, but then when you get in there and you see stuff, yeah, that situation kind of happened. So we are getting ready to head to Sam's. Plus I need to gas up the car because tomorrow is a work day, and I need gas in the house. Actually, what I need to do is I need to gas up all three, because I think the IS250, I'm gonna say, did I gas something up the last time? I know I put gas in it, but I can't remember if the gas, where the gas is. I'll have to check it when I get back. It probably won't be today, because y'all, once I get back to the house, I got to get moving. Okay, I got so much stuff that I need to get done. I'm on meal prep. I got these meals from Voila, something like that. These little family recipe like pasta meals, and it looks really good. I was going to pick up some chicken from at the commissary, but I was like, you know, in the essence of time, I just don't have the time to like prepare the chicken the way that I want. I could go to Sam's and get the value pack of their, like, I think it's the pre-cooked chicken that they sell, but to be honest with y'all, sometimes I like the pre-packaged, like if you're doing taco night, you know, to have like, or fajita night, something like that. But for a meal, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So the only things we're getting at Sam's Club is we got to get paper towels, and there was one other thing. Oh, and the whatchamacallit for my office chair. So, ooh, bruh, I think you took that dip a little too fast. But anyway, so yeah, so right now, oh, that's why the gate was closed. Okay. No, the reason I said that, I came through this particular gate, was it yesterday? No, Friday, when I had purchased the box springs for the beds. And y'all, let me tell you, I don't know what's going on with these storms here in the atmosphere. I know it's global warming, you know, let's just put that out there, it's global warming. But I came through, and y'all, when I say flood waters, evidently there's a creek that runs through the arsenal, the military base here. And y'all, I think that was the reason why the gate was closed, because I was coming down this way so I could cut across the base to get to my house. because one of the gates that leaves and enters the facility is right off of the same street to get to my house. Y'all, how about the gate was closed? So I had to end up going down the street a little bit further to the next gate. And I was able to get, to get on base, because the whole thing was I didn't want to have to drive the interstate, because I did not properly secure the tarp on top of the box spring. So they did get a little bit damp. They were already encased in plastic, but when it was raining so hard, y'all, I tried to wait until it kind of let up, and I did kind of do that, but I think they still ended up getting a little damp, because even once I got them into the garage, most of the water had evaporated by the time I came back, because I had to drop the Home Depot car out, aka that's why I need a truck, y'all. I'm starting to think I may go ahead and take my PT Cruiser, and I may look at possibly trying to trade it towards the value of a truck. Now, I know I probably don't need to add no more cars, but this is one of those situations that when you become a homeowner, when you have to go pick up things that will not fit in your two Lexus vehicles, because Lexus ain't designed to haul. They designed to haul groceries and shopping. They ain't designed to hold TVs and entertainment centers. You know what I'm saying? We're not putting that in the ES 350. We're not putting that in the IS 250. So no. But I really do need a truck, because there are just things that as a homeowner, I have to be responsible for. Now, I'm the landlord, essentially, because I own the house. So I need to be able to have the type of transportation. So I think I'm going to look around, see what's out there. My PT Cruiser probably is only going to net, at best, 25, maybe 3,000. Just depends on, how desperate they are to move used vehicles. I know at one point in time, buying a used vehicle was like damn near buying a house. But it'll probably be something that I do towards the end of the year, because unfortunately, some people have lost their driving. Why did I go this way? Really, Alicia? Okay. Well, either way, it'll still get me to my destination. So, but anywho, as I was saying, my daughter has lost her driving privileges. These young people today, they don't value the work ethic that we as parents put in to provide for them the things that we didn't have the opportunity to get from our parents. I was not fortunate to have a mother that had 3 cars. I was not fortunate to have a mother that was able to provide for me the things that I provide for my daughter. And y'all, I don't ask for much in return. It's like, keep your room clean, help out around the house. But she's in that phase where she is so defiant that now she doesn't want to do anything. And as a parent, I'm putting my foot down. And so I've taken away her driver's license permanently until she corrects her behavior. And, my daughter overall is a good student, but she has a mentality. She has a very spoiled mentality. And I think that over the years growing up, she has become accustomed to certain things. And she thinks that just because she makes good grades is the only reason why she should be afforded, or the fact that she's my dependent, she should be afforded. But our young people need to understand tough love. And that's what I'm asserting, tough love. So while I was in the commissary, I came up with the bright idea that she's only going to be able to utilize certain kitchen apparatuses in my home, because one, she doesn't clean up after herself. I've come home and I found, the dishes in the sink, you're not wiping down the oven. And y'all, my home is my investment. And, young people don't understand purchases of homes. They don't even understand, to be honest with you, the purchase of clothing, because they throw clothes on the floor like, oh, the maid will pick that up. I don't think so. And my daughter is one of those teenagers that's stuck in that mentality that she, you can take away the cell phone, you can take away this, and, she feels like, oh, well, I'm supposed to have it. But no, we're not doing that. She's got 2 more years left in my home before she graduates. And I hope and pray for her that she understands and appreciates what mom has given her. Because, baby, let me tell you something. When you get ready to step out into this world, y'all, it is not going to be nice. When I went away and gained my independence as an adult in the 90s, life was a lot more simpler. Life was a lot more easier. We didn't have the technology that the youth of today have in this generation. So we had to learn how to read maps if we were going to go on trips. There was no cell phone. There was no GPS that we could afford. So the youth of today are going to be well underserved when they become adults. And I think my daughter has a long line of lessons to learn. Like I said, she's a sweet kid in terms of, getting good grades. But when it comes down to doing the things that I expect of her, she feels that she's beneath that. So I'm going to show her better than I can tell her. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect my peace. And in my home, I am the queen. Okay? I am the supreme leader, the Capricorn. I am the alpha. So her Gemini happy behind will sit in a corner and eat ramen noodles, macaroni and cheese, because she will not be afforded the privileges of using the stove, the oven to warm up things, because she just refuses to clean up. So now I've got to go and I've got to do extra work on top of the things that I already have to do. So y'all, it's all about tough love. So for those y'all parents out there that ain't giving your kids a little bit of tough love, let me tell you, you gonna have something on your hands when they hit puberty. Because y'all, these young people are turning into sometimes Chucky and the sister and bride of Chucky. Okay? And I got one of those living in my house right now. But in 2 more years, she won't. And y'all, I'm counting down the days. Okay? Graduation, boom, boom, boom. Deuces. Changing the locks. Gonna have her stuff sitting out on the curb. What I'm going to afford her to keep. Yeah. Because, we not having this. So I have arrived at Sam's. So I'm going to go in here. Actually, I'm going to go get my gas first. I'm going to gas up the car. And then I'm going to run in here, grab the 2 things I need to go grab, pay for them on the app. That is the beauty, y'all. If y'all are Sam's Club members and you are not using that scan feature on the app, what are you doing with your life? Oh, my goodness. And this line is long as Methuselah. I probably should have went in the store and got what I needed to get, because it's $2.56. But that's okay. We here now. So we're going to go ahead on and get in this line. I can chit-chat with y'all for a little bit while I wait for a line to be available. Bro, you going the wrong way. I hate when ignorant people do ignorant. Goodness gracious. It don't matter what side of the pump you leave. This line is long enough. But anyway, y'all. So, yeah, like I was saying, I'm just trying to do stuff, around the house. And the reason why y'all have not had videos from me, y'all, is life been lifing. A video that I'm going to put up is going to describe last weekend and my debacle of getting my flight canceled in Atlanta and all of that. I did not vlog that, y'all, because I did not have my little, like phone tripod device with me. I left it at the house when I got ready to head up to Nashville. So, and I didn't feel like, holding the camera, sitting in the airport. I just kind of wanted to just kind of have my time to zone out and get caught up on a little bit of my Yellowstone episodes. And y'all, I got turned on to a new show when I went to go get my hair done. So there's a show on Netflix. What is it called? Thickness. Oh my gosh. Now I can't even think of the name of the freaking show. But basically, for those of you all, if you've ever watched the show First Wives Club, and the lady that has like the freckles in her face with the long, beautiful hair, she's the main character. And she was like in a 5-year relationship and the boyfriend cheated. And it kind of, it's like 30-minute, type shows they kind of chronologize, you know, what she's been dealing with getting back into the scene of being a single versus being in a relationship. Y'all, it is hilarious, okay? I can relate to just about every single one of the episodes. Now, there's a total of 8 episodes in the series. And what I'll do is I'll link the name in the description when I get ready to upload the video. Because, y'all, this 48 ain't being great. Yeah, it hits the mind, too, okay? So I'm going to link that in the description box. So that way you guys will know exactly the name of the show. And like I said, it's on Netflix. You know, y'all, because of work, I don't really get a chance to explore a lot of these Black shows about life. But I am so glad when I go to like get my hair done or something like that, you know, I get a chance to kind of find out about these shows. And y'all, it is hilarious as hell. Let me see what other shows that I have caught up in. Oh, Run the World. So I had that saved on my DVR within YouTube TV. It comes on Stars. For those of you that may be familiar with the show, I believe it was originally on HBO. It's called Run the World. And y'all, it is another hilarious show, kind of like about Black women, you know, all of us from like entrepreneurs to corporate America sisters to PhD professionals. Y'all, it is funny as hell. And I'm sure there's so many of you guys that can relate to this, you know, to the stories, you know, that are in the show. Now they're on their 2nd season. And I think they just got picked up for a 3rd. So I cannot wait until next year when the next season comes out. Now, obviously because of the writer's strike, I don't know how that's going to impact a lot of these shows. You know, sometimes when the shows come out, they are already filming for the next season. So I'm hoping that's the case with Run the World, that they pretty much had already filmed. But it took them, y'all, I think because of the pandemic, it took them quite a while to get the 2nd season out after they had gotten, you know, approved, because obviously they went from being on HBO to being on Stars. So obviously there was some logistics in, you know, the management of who's, you know, the production of the show. But y'all, it's hilarious. And it's definitely, it's about an hour and 2 to 3 minutes long. But y'all, it will keep you rolling. Okay, if you're looking for some light, you know, light comedy, a little bit of, you know, sexual undertone, it's crazy as hell. It is crazy as hell. I'm trying to think what else. Other than Yellowstone, 1883. I have not gotten a chance to get into 1883 because, y'all, I hadn't even gotten through all of the seasons in Yellowstone. I'm still on season 1. I think I've gotten up to like episode 9. So, but I love Kevin Costner. I've been in love with Kevin Costner since The Bodyguard. So that's why I love the show. And for some reason, y'all, I'm finding cowboys as being sexy. Okay, I'm getting into my Samantha Jones persona. I think that's going to be my alter ego, is I'm the Black Samantha Jones. Except I'm not getting the sex that Samantha is getting, okay? Little TMI for those of you all that's under the age of 18. And some of my videos, y'all, we finna get into some stuff. Football season is just around the corner. I got a little less than 30 some odd days. Probably we're down to about 30, I'm gonna say 34 days, I believe, until kickoff. And I've got to get my tickets to the Alabama-Texas game. ESPN College Game Day is going to be in town, NC Town. So look to see your girl on College Game Day. I got to make sure I line that up with me getting my new hair, getting my hair done. So I'm going to have to probably go back to a very sexy style because, you know, your girl got to be camera ready anytime that camera pans. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, what is this? Mercedes-Benz E58 AMG. Oh, dang. Now, y'all, I'm not, oh, and it's a convertible too? Now, I'm not a Benz. I mean, I'm not a Mercedes-Benz. I'm a straight Lexus girl, but that bad boy looks sweet. Let me pan over here so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Check it out.